Hi guys, Linnea here. I am going to do a video about saltpeter, and we are finding out how it works together. Lady Grave Dancer has talked about using it in her incense and how it adds a punch to a spell. So I've decided to try it and have you come along with me. I talked about it in my herbal video and some people showed some interest, so here we go. So the first thing I like to do, this by the way is a censer that I use as a cauldron. It is very oddly shaped, much like a spaceship. I love it, and I like that it's my cauldron. I have had many chances to get another one, but I'm waiting for a big one, so I'm just going to use this puppy for as long as it takes. I've had it for quite a few years. So I'm going to add some sand. This is just plain sand. Oops, camera. Just plain old sand. And I'm going to add some of that to my censer because I don't like the bottom to get too hot, or to my cauldron. So we'll get that added. Maybe just a bit more. We're going to try two things today, actually, you and I are. Oops. Out of the way, and then get our trusty little charcoal out. And the charcoal takes a bit, but don't worry because I have lots to talk about in the meantime. Maybe we'll get one out, maybe we won't. There we go. I'm just going to set those out of the way. Come on. Okay, and I have a set of tongs I use to light them. And I'm going to light it really good so that it doesn't take so long. They kind of spark a little unless you've never used one. I mean, in case you've never used one. The sparks won't hurt you. They're just sparkies. It's not like they land on you or anything, so you're good to go. And I usually light one side really good till it's glowing red, and then I kind of go around the edge and light the other side. And I do that until my tongs get warm, because of course I don't want to burn my fingers. But I do that just to get it lit really good so I don't have to wait as long as I would otherwise. Because it does take a minute or two to get good and hot so that you can actually get your herbs on there. So we'll get it good and lit. Maybe do a little on the bottom, just to get it good and going. Okay, and then we set it on our sand. And charcoal has its own distinct smell when it's burning, and it's cleansing in and of itself. It's a good clearing burn. It cleanses the space it's in. I don't know if you know that. I didn't know that. Lady Grave Dancer actually told me that. And so that's how I learned. She didn't tell me that. She states it on her videos, and that's how I learned it. So as you can see, the charcoal is already, I hope you can see that. The charcoal is already turning white. And I actually need to get my stone right quick to put under this. Oh, I think I packed it. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. You need out, Rosie? Excuse me, Rosie. Here, Linnea always has another stone of some sort. Let's see if we can't get it to sit on this one in a level way. There we go. Yes, that's one thing I never run out of is stones. This is a very large piece of sandstone that I have had for a very long time. It's a beautiful stone. Anyway, I like to set it on a stone because my legs get really, really hot. And I just want to be sure that's good and secure there. And scoot it back because when we add that saltpeter, it kind of flames up. And I certainly don't want to catch my hair on fire. So we're going to move all this back, and then we're going to talk a little bit about incense and some good reasons to burn it. The first good reason to burn it is, of course, when people practice yoga, they burn incense. And that is because it's relaxing, it helps you unwind, it's a good emotional release, it's it opens you to spirituality, and many people who practice yoga practice it for a spiritual reason. It's good for meditation, so that's another reason to burn incense. Another reason maybe to burn incense would be to deepen that spirituality, to become inspired. Maybe you want to nurture yourself. You're going to take a bath and you know, you're going to cleanse, and you're going to put some incense in there to help you unwind in the tub and just nurture yourself. Or maybe you're doing a healing ritual and you want to burn some incense to help you, you know, just relax and heal and rest and so on. So there are many reasons that people burn incense. But a lot of people burn it just simply because it's become part of a daily ritual, or it is part of an actual ritual. And it does things for us. So if you're burning, say, frankincense, it opens you to spirituality. It's a protective incense. It's an opening incense. So not just does it open you to spirituality, but it cleanses and purifies and opens you, period. So if you're doing a spiritual journey, say you're doing some spirit work or something to that effect, it opens you to that. Dragon's blood is a powerful incense when you want to do spirit work, or when you want to do some really strong magic. Dragon's blood actually intensifies the magic. So we use incense for many reasons. So that's a little history about why we use incense. So I'm going to put a little bit. This is a patchouli herbal mix that I made, and it smells divine. So I'm going to show you, when you put your herb on, there's a little divot in the middle, and when you put your charcoal on, you want to be sure that the divot is on top so that you can just add your herb. And oh my Lord, that smells heavenly. Now my husband's going to say it smells like I'm cooking something, because that's what he always says when I burn incense. That's loose incense. Oh, but it smells delicious. Oh, that patchouli is just amazing. Just amazing. Okay, so I'm going to bring our saltpeter over, and I'm going to keep it away from the cauldron. And I'm going to use our little spoon. Now she says to use just a pinch. So you can see how much I have on there. It's just a tiny pinch. And she says just toss it and back away, and it gives you a poof. See there? Wow. That was really cool. Let's do it again. Add a little bit of our incense. Let's intensify this. Let's give it some intention. Let's say that it will give all of our viewers, I'm setting it to go to all of our viewers and give them extra love today. All of our viewers get extra love today. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to add just a touch of the saltpeter. Woo! Threw a little spark. Beautiful. Well, I can see why she likes to use it, and I can see why she thinks that it gives a little oomph to a spell. I am extremely excited and happy that we tried it. Make sure that spark back there didn't catch nothing. Okay. Wow. And it doesn't have a scent. I'm not smelling anything except my incense. The spark that flew was a piece of the herb, and it literally is just ash at the point where it fell. So it wasn't like a flame. It was just a spark that was ash when it landed. Wow, very cool. That was really cool. I liked it. So okay, so I'm going to remove the burnt. Oops, you get back over there. I'm going to remove the burnt herbs, and we're going to try something different now. I have burnt resin on my charcoal, and I don't know about you, but it gets a nasty smell after. It gets not a nasty smell, I shouldn't say, but a not so pleasant smell after it's burning for a while, and it gets the melted part, and then it gets a scent to it that's not enjoyable anymore. So I heard a tip. I heard a tip that if you put a piece of foil close to, but not touching the charcoal, I'm just trying to see if it's touching. Close to but not touching the charcoal, like so, it will get hot enough to burn your resin without, oh, I've already packed up my frankincense, without leaving that scent or burning it, so to speak. So we're just going to try it. We are going to try it. Now they said it takes a little bit longer for it to actually do its job, to get it started, because it takes a while to heat it up enough to actually start melting it. And this is what I did here was I took a piece of foil, I folded it over, and I cut it to fit my cauldron. And we'll see how it goes. Now I don't know if any of you watch Nina Soul. It's Nina, S-O-U-L, Nina S-O-U-L. There's a frankincense stick in my tears. That's cool. But she showed how to use the little dish strainers that you get from the dollar store on a mini cauldron and a regular size cauldron, and just bend the ends up and do the same thing here that we're doing now. Now I'm going to get one of those and try it on mine, because my cauldron is not an actual cauldron. However, sorry about the bag, I didn't think about that. However, it is about the same size. I think we have some melting going on the bottom here. I don't see smoking yet. But it's sticking to the foil, so I think we're getting there. At any rate, I thought that was a great idea to try. So if you have a cauldron, sorry about that, and you'd like to try that, they sell these little strainer things. They go in your sinks to catch the stuff from when you're washing your dishes and so on, and they come in 2 sizes in one package. So there's a smaller size and a bigger size. The smaller size fits the mini cauldrons. The bigger size fits the 3-inch cauldrons, and you just So where it hangs down, the part that goes in your sink, you just push it up a little bit, and then you put it in your cauldron and you burn your resins on it. It won't touch the charcoal if you push it up enough, and it does this same effect, which ours doesn't seem to be going yet. So I'm not sure if it's just not close enough or what's going on. So I'm gonna pull a little more of those herbs off of there and see if we can't get a little more heat out of it, and push it down a little closer. It's not touching yet, so we'll try that. And so I thought that was a really good idea, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to get those strainers, the double package, and try it in my cauldron, because I think this is probably 3-inch, and I think that I could probably try that. I'm going to anyway. Now, I do have a charcoal burner. I just I wasn't too sure about trying the saltpeter in the cauldron, in the charcoal burner, so I wanted to try I wanted to do it in my cauldron because I wasn't sure how well that would go. It stuck to the foil. I'm trying to be patient because she said it would take a little bit of time for it to get hot enough. So when you push it down, it touches and then it comes back up. So it's not touching, but it's very low. So we'll see how long that's going to take. I don't want to make this video any longer than I have to, and I think we've gone quite a bit, and I don't want anyone to be like, come on, Linnea, let's go. At any rate, I'm hoping it works. I've heard it works. If it doesn't work, we've learned something, correct? At any rate, let's see. I had another page up over here about incense I wanted to look into. I read a little bit about some incense. Let's see. Burning natural incense in resin form is used in a place of worship. In many places of worship, it's a tranquil energy that offers a lovely choice in your own home. Oh, I'm starting to smell it. Frankincense has been used throughout history to enhance spiritual perception and open the consciousness. It soothes the spirit by slowing the deep breathing and is useful in meditation and prayer. Nice. Copal is sacred in Mayan and Aztec cultures and is the hardened resin of the bursera tree from Central and South America. You can burn it for cleansing, divination, and protection from illness and misfortune. It smells similar to frankincense, but is crisper and sweeter and less smoky. The frankincense, by the way, has a heavy balsamic scent and is a fire element and sun associated. The copal has a fire element as well, of course. Dragon's blood, this palm tree resin, gets its name from a dark red color. Dragon's blood is used in spells and rituals for money, love drawing, sexuality, protection, and banishing. It has historically been used throughout Europe to facilitate psychic ability and guard against hexes. It is a heavy, spicy, smoky scent, fire element, and Mars associated. Well, I can smell it, but it's not actually doing anything. I'm going to actually make it touch and see if that doesn't help. And if it doesn't, I'm just going to put it on there and smell it. Myrrh has been used in rites and rituals from ancient Egypt to the present day. It evokes feelings of tranquility, calms the nervous system, promotes healing, and eases sorrow and grief. Its scent is similar to frankincense, musky, heavy, and slightly sweet, fire element, and Mars association. Menthol, which, by the way, if you ever burn menthol, burn it outside. It'll choke you. Known as spiritual bleach, menthol is a powerful cleanser used in purifying rituals. It is burned to protect spaces and keep away unwanted energies. Similar in scent to eucalyptus, but stronger, menthol cleanses everything out of an environment, so we recommend burning something nice after using it. It is of the air element. Lavender, one of the most widely used scents in aromatherapy. Lavender gives emotional balance and calms the mind and psyche, making it highly effective for treating insomnia and stress. It is often burned in healing and love rituals and is used to attract love and protect relationships. It has a sweet and floral scent, air element, mercury association. The Wonderworks house blend is a combination of lavender and copal. Juniper, from the cypress tree family. Juniper berries are used in aromatherapy to purify the aura, clarify thought, sharpen memory, and reduce anxiety. Smoke from burning juniper berries is fresh and woody, similar to pine but richer. Jupiter and Moon Association. Sweetgrass from the Great Lakes region. Sweetgrass is burned for prayer, to purify spaces, and at the beginning of rituals to attract positive energy and its influences. It is a sacred plant and is traditionally woven into braids to represent the culmination of mind, body, and spirit. Its scent is sweet, vanilla-ish, and a bit grassy. Air and water element, Venus association. Here are some favorite mixes. Oh, this is cool. Dragon's blood, sage, rosemary, juniper, frankincense, patchouli, pine, and black pepper. The properties are rich, ripe, earthy, and dark, and it's for protection on a voyage between worlds. So it would be for journeying, some sort of journeying, maybe like hedge riding and so on. And that's called the Dark Lady blend. They give a few here. Solstice Gold Winter Blend is juniper, frankincense, pine, marigold, lavender, rose, copal, sweetgrass, cedar, cinnamon, clove, and orange. And it's illumination, warmth, sweetness, and spice. Gaia's Blessing is lavender, thyme, rosemary, copal, lemon oil, and the properties are earth healing, promotes spirituality, and purification. Very cool. And then it goes on to give instructions. And if you're interested in this website, it is called Wonderworks. Wonderworks. Very cool. And I will put it in the description bar for you. Okay, this is obviously not going to work. Oh, it's sticky. But I want to smell my frankincense, so I'm gonna put that puppy right on there, get it going. Maybe my charcoal's just not gonna do it. I wonder if it went out. No, my legs are hot. It's not out. I don't know why it's not doing it. Maybe it did go out. My legs are just hot because no, it's hot. Maybe there's something wrong with my tears. I'm gonna have to try something because now I'm wondering what's going on. No, there's nothing wrong with my tears. There is something. I am not left-handed, can you tell? There's something going on with my charcoal. Well, this was a failed experiment. Maybe I pushed it too far down in the sand. Oops. Well, I can smell the charcoal burning now. Maybe I just pushed the charcoal too far down in the sand. I don't know. But at any rate, try the foil when your charcoal's not out, and maybe it will work. It was a good try anyway. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Now we know about saltpeter. That was kind of cool. And please remember, you're all divine and sacred beings of light and love. And I sincerely mean that. And I love you all. Have a good day.